potential divider circuit. This is circuit and observation table. Let's say R1 is equal to 50, EMF, that is battery voltage 5 volt. R1 you can select anything. Observation 1 and 2, R2 you can select anything. Here I took R2 is equal to 50, second time 150. The formula for V equal to this, V2 is equal to this, it is already wrote in a table. Across R1 that means V1, across R2 that means V2. First calculation, R1 is equals to 50, R1 is also 50, R2 is also 50. Then R1 50, R2 50, formula for V1 is equal to this, formula for V2 is equal to this. Do the calculation, we got V1 is equal to 2.5, V2 is equal to 2.5 volt, we wrote in table. First V1 is 2.5, V2 is 2.5. Second combination, R1 we have 50 and R2 is 150. So R1 50, R2 150. Again the first formula for V1, second formula for V2. We did the calculation, we got V1 is equal to 1.25, V2 equal to 3.75. So these are the theoretical values we got. Now to get the observed value, we have to go for circuit connection. For circuit connection, always place the apparatus as shown in the diagram, which I already did. This is my battery. In battery, red is positive, black is negative. A resistance R1, for resistance R1, you can use fixed value of resistance or you can use reverse state. A resistance box. We are using resistance box for R1. This is our R2, right? For R2 also we are using a resistance box. So we have battery, we have R1, we have R2. If you see the connection from positive battery, let's see, if you see the connection now, for connection, positive battery, this positive is connected to one terminal of R1 and negative battery, that is the blue one, is connected to second terminal of R2. You see here it is connection. फिर से देखते हैं. Positive battery is connected to one terminal of R1 and negative is connected to another terminal of R2. So positive one terminal of R1 and negative this terminal of R2. One terminal of R1 and R2 they connected directly. You see this is R1 and R2, it is connected directly. You see here it is R1 का एक terminal और इसका it is connected directly. Okay. So total connection is something like this. Now to measure the voltage across R1 and to measure the voltage across R2, we have multimeter. You can use voltmeter, you can use 2 voltmeter, or you can use 2 multimeter, or you can use simply 1 multimeter. We are using only 1 multimeter. We will measure the voltage across this, that is V1. Then with the help of same multimeter, we will measure the voltage across R2, that is equals to V2. This is our multimeter. Black one will keep in a common, and to measure the voltage, the red one is placed here, and since we are supposed to measure the voltage, this knob will keep on volt पे knob को रखेंगे, so that we will get the voltage. To measure across this, what we will do, we will simply connect here. From R1 we are supposed to take 50 ohm, so R1 से 50 ohm निकाल लेंगे, right? And for R2 also we took 50 ohm. This is my first combination. R2 50, R1 to 50, that is fixed, R1 is 50, R2 also I took 50. So R1 is 50, R2 also we took 50. Now we will measure here the potential across this. Now see students, with one multimeter only we are doing. We connected across R1 we connected multimeter, we got the value 2.95. So we got value 2.95 for R1, 2.595, that is approximately equal these two values. Now V2 will connect across R2. Now across R1 is over, same multimeter will connect now across R2. Now value if you see 2.619. So we got this is 2.619, that is approximately these two are same. Now next combination, R1 is 50 but R2 is equal to now 150. Here we have 50, I will take one more, so it is now 150. R1 is same, that is only 50. Here we have 150. Now again we connected for V1 across R1. How much we are getting? 1.302. 1.302. So if you see this value and this value, that is theoretical value and observed values are almost same. Now we will go for across R2. We will connect across R2. Now let's see value 3.912. 3.912. So this is 3.912. So observed value, theoretical value and observed values are almost same. Thank you, students.